Now from your hometown station, WDJB this is 7 at 4.
And if you want to get your finances in check as we approach the end of the year, look no further. We've got an expert to share some tips that'll save you money on taxes next year.
So today we have a financial expert coming in who basically going to explain what you can do to save on your taxes next year. So what you can do this year, save on them for next tax season.
Yeah, the tax man cometh. You believe tax day is only, what, now 4.5 months away?
This is very true.
I feel like we just filed taxes.
This is an awful, awful joke. But when we were in the meeting discussing this, someone yelled out, "Have children."
Dependents. All right.
No, but, you know, it is a perk. But I'm interested to hear these because I tend to kind of think about I forget about preparing for tax season, and it sneaks up on you.
I know one of the biggest things I always do, you know, anytime you go to the doctor, things like that, I've got a number of different Ziploc bags with all receipts and everything in it. Yeah,
all right, Logan.
I paid attention to a few things that Dad talked about when I grew up. Hey, welcome back to 7 at 4. We are joined now by Navy Dowdy. He is a financial expert, and with holiday season here, I mean, it's not even right around the corner anymore. We are right in the thick of it. People are likely spending maybe a little bit more than normal on gifts. I know we've been talking about that. It seems maybe every year people spend a little bit more than normal, but you know, we want to talk about some of those things where you know, you should try to minimize your taxes as much as possible, I guess.
You should always do that.
Always want to do that, yeah.
Right.
And you have come to the show with some tips on how to do that.
I have some things for your viewers. I've been doing this for 45 years, helping people save money and make investments, save money on their taxes. And the new tax law is a little confusing to people because it's the biggest change in the last 50 years. So I put together some tips, secret things that your folks can do before the end of the year to save money when they file their taxes next spring.
And it's not too late. That's I guess probably the best thing you could ever say in the world of taxes is it's not too late.
Right.
And I think we're going to take a look at some of the things that we're talking about, some of these tips. So you say go to your tax professional immediately.
Well, get your last year's tax return, take it to your tax professional, have them figure out will you be a winner or a loser under the new tax bill if you had the same income as last year but this year's rules. A lot of people will be losers because they lost so many deductions. If you're in the first couple of tax brackets, you'll probably be a winner in that. So it depends on the answer to that. Then what you can do is many of these other tips that we have. So here's one that everybody misses. See if your parents are spending money down on medical or long-term care.
How's that able to help out?
That's able to help out because for many parents, they don't have enough income to use up those credits, to use up the deductions. And so the kids can get those deductions. And that alone can wipe out your taxes.
And see, that's a great way because really, I guess that money would just be wasted.
Billions is just wasted.
Unbelievable.
Another great one is earned income credit. They call it the earned income credit. You can get up to $6,400 back from the IRS. They'll send you a check if you have husband and wife, 3 kids, under $55,000 of income.
Another way they really help out there too. I know I saw one of the things where was just there on the screen talking about setting up obviously a retirement 401k. Very important.
Make sure your retirement accounts are funded by the end of the year. Now, if you have your own business, they don't have to be funded by the end of the year, but they have to be set up by the end of the year.
What would be some of the things, especially this, because obviously people they get so frazzled, so stressed out this time of year.
Right.
What's one of those things where kind of maybe put people's minds to ease?
Well, if you they doubled the credit for kids, so if you have 3 kids, $2,000 credit for each kid. Used to be $1,000, so that's a great benefit. Let's do a couple for the people in the higher brackets. Hire your kids to work in your business is a great one because under the new law, up to $12,000 per person isn't even taxable. So husband, wife, 3 kids, that'd be 5 times 12, $60,000.
Holy cow.
First $60,000 isn't even taxable, and then the next $77,000 is only 10 to 12%. And if you really want to extend that, take some of that money you pay the kids, put it in a Roth IRA for them, and then you just magically made a Roth IRA tax deductible.
So it truly pays to go into the family business.
It truly does. And if you need really more deductions, you consider putting money in a charitable land trust. Charitable land trust will give you 3 to 4, sometimes even 5 times the amount of money that you put in as a deduction.
Right.
So imagine you put in $50,000, you get a $200,000 write-off.
And it's just right there. All right, Navy, I want to thank you so much for coming on. And we're going to have all kind of information up on our website, WDBJ7.com, if you need to literally see it on paper, all of the good breakdowns and everything. Happy holidays to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And just remember, do it today, not next week or next month.
Yeah, it always starts today. All right, Navy, thank you.